Welcome back to How to Make It. On this episode, we are making a hot cut chisel out of 1.5-inch ball bearing. Flat spotting is particularly important in this instance. It not only makes it easier to work and hold on to, but also keeps it from rolling around inside your forge. By now we are familiar with the squaring up stage. Being a foundational skill in blacksmithing, you will get lots of practice at it as you progress through your blacksmithing journey. Squaring up is not particularly difficult, but with 5200 steel in this configuration, it sure makes you wonder why you're doing it by hand. Drawing down and out along with squaring up are by far the most used skills in blacksmithing and bladesmithing. In this stage, you'll be starting to elongate your piece while keeping it uniform. Just remember that we aren't tapering this piece down just yet. 52100 is by far the best steel in my opinion, but it also has some rather strict forging parameters. Do not use forceful blows under 1600 degrees Fahrenheit, an orange-red color, or above 1950 degrees Fahrenheit, a light yellow color. You will crack your piece or cause it to crumble and have to start over from scratch. Chamfering has a few purposes in blacksmithing, either to realign your piece back to center so you can work it more evenly, soften the corners in order to mitigate cracking during the quench, or as an aesthetic choice to create a more pleasing piece to view and handle. In this case, we're doing a little bit of everything. Flat tapers are a staple in blacksmithing and bladesmithing, but primarily in blacksmithing. Drawing flat tapers is very similar to drawing out a point, except you are not alternating your sides 90 degrees. In this case, you are alternating your sides 180 degrees, so that you draw out a taper that resembles a thumb. In the end, you may choose to square up your piece like we did here, or keep it as is. Everything in regards to finishing blacksmithing and bladesmithing pieces can be done with simple hand tools such as these files. You do not need the big expensive tools to make functional pieces. As we've discussed in previous videos, the only thing you absolutely need is determination and a little elbow grease to get the job accomplished. Hand beveling is pretty easy, but can go absolutely off the rails when you're first beginning. In this project, we are making a hot cut chisel, which needs approximately a 30-degree bevel, allowing it to slice through cleanly, not smashing its way through like a cold cut or a marking chisel would have done. Marking your piece so that it can be identified as one of yours is important. Not only does it give you the credit, but it also marks the finish of your piece. As with any high carbon tool, the quench and heat treatment are the most important part of the whole project. If you fail to get this part right, you will not have a functional tool. Traditionally, when heat treating chisels, you would do all of this immediately after coming out of the quench. Wire brushing your edge side of the chisel till you get shiny metal and drying out your colors to a dirty straw. And then cooling it off in cold water once you have the desired temper. Once again, my friends, we are at the end of the video, and if you've made it this far, I thank you. Remember this, we never truly master anything if we are always learning and moving forward. Stay safe out there, be well, and as always, forge on.